let's go kill Sister Fried. Oh god, this is not going to go well. Now I'll leave the Ember as like a last minute save. I'm hoping I don't need to use it, but well, we'll see how it goes this time. No. Crap, that was late on my part. That was late on my part as well. I got lucky I didn't get hit there. You landed over here, didn't you? Damn, where the hell? There you are! Ah, crap. She got me before I got her.
Return
close,
from
though.
whence thou camest. Uria surely awaits thee.
Who? Uria? I might need to look into that. Not sure who Uria is. So I recently got a Nezuko statue. Mostly because it's just like her battle form. It looks awesome. It's like the biggest one I have now, so I don't have anywhere to put it. But I'm slowly collecting more and more. I have the second biggest one I have is like a Luffy Gear 4 one. And I do have quite a few others. I have like an Esdeath and a Futaba and oh god, what's her name? Nami, and like a few small ones. None of them are what I want. I do also have a Kakashi one, which is awesome. He's like using Chidori. None of them are what I want. What I want is an Asta one, or a Noelle one, or even a Yuno. Like, I love Yuno, don't get me wrong. But if it's a contest of him, Asta, or Noelle, it's going to be those two before it's Yuno. The problem is I can't find any like really good ones. Like, there is, I think, just there's like specifically just like one Yuno one, I think, from what I can tell. Maybe a bit more, but I can't find them.
Whence thou camest.
And there's like two
Uria
Asta
surely
ones I've
awaits
seen,
thee.
but the Asta ones are just the same pose. The only difference is in one of them he's normal Asta and the other one he's like Black Asta, but it's only like the first form. And I haven't seen any Noelle frickin' statues, which is infuriating because since Black Clover is my second favourite anime and manga, in fact it's my first favourite manga, but it's my second favourite anime just because I haven't read the manga for One Piece. Well, I have, I just haven't read it in ages. And plus I'm nowhere near caught up with the manga, so I can't really put it as like my favourite manga since I'm so far behind. But with Black Clover I'm like all caught up, I know everything. So I just wouldn't feel right putting One Piece as my favourite manga one. It's just not, considering I'm not caught up with the manga at all. And I don't even follow it currently. I do plan to catch up eventually, but not yet. Either way, I was getting off topic. And the reason I want a Black Clover one more than just more One Piece, because I already, like I said, have Luffy, but I could definitely get a better Luffy. This one's face looks kind of off. It doesn't really look like Luffy's face. So I could definitely get a better Luffy one. And I also want a Zoro one. Robin one, definitely. Ooh, I would also like a monster form for Chopper. Even though I don't even know if he has a monster form statue. Oh crap, she's still over there somewhere. It would be cool if he did, but I don't know if he does. Ideally, now I think about it, I'd want one with all of the Straw Hats on it. Because like the thought of collecting all the Straw Hats as like individual statues, it's just, for some reason, it's not too appealing for me. Like Luffy and Zoro, yes, it's very appealing. Even Brook, because I love Brook. And he seems like he would have a cool statue. With his like whole bones and his like ice kind of soul ability. So I think Brook would make a cool statue. But honestly, everyone else, I think I'd just prefer it if I just had all the Straw Hats in one thing. Like all of the Straw Hats in just one big statue. I'd much prefer that, to be honest. But with Black Clover it's a bit different because yes, they do have a whole like focus on the people, on the Black Bulls and all the captains and stuff. But very clearly the story is focused on Asta, Noelle, and Yuno. And so there's a very clear focus and very big, like, these are the people you should get stuff for. And I love all three of them. And so I want more stuff for them. Probably I just can't find statues for them. Well, good ones anyway. Ones I want to get. Like, at this rate, I probably will get the one where it's like Asta in his black form. Is she not back here? Oh no, she's over there. I will probably get the one with Asta in his black form. But I prefer different statues of them. Especially of Noelle, because I haven't found any Noelle ones. And Yuno's one is just him in his base form. There's nothing for like Spirit Dive, or Spirit of Boreas, or Spirit of Zephyr. Nothing for any of those. Or even the, I forgot what the bow one's called. Spirit of something. I can't remember what that one's called specifically. When he forms a bow, there's no one for his second grimoire. I'm not going to say what magic it is, but he does get a second grimoire with some cool magic. I'm not going to say what it is specifically, but he gets it. It's just, I want more Black Clover stuff. I really do. I need to get like a necklace or something, or like Black Clover pins. Looking around, it seems like oh, I can't even damage her, never mind. Yeah, looking around, it seems like there's very minimal Black Clover merch in general. Like when I was looking for stuff. I could hardly find any like extensive like amount of them. There's like a few small things like pins and stuff. And there's like a necklace with like a 5-leaf clover, which I'm gonna get. But besides from that, there's not much, which is very infuriating. And for some reason, I don't care as much about One Piece merch. Maybe because there's just such an abundance of it. Because One Piece is like the biggest anime ever. It's like one of the biggest mangas ever. It's like a staple of Japan. They have them everywhere in Japan. They have like restaurants for them. They have them on trams and trains and stuff. Which is well deserved. I love One Piece so much. They even took over New York at one point, like in Times Square. It was last year, I believe, or the year before that. It was very recent, whatever it was, but One Piece took over Times Square. It was awesome to see. I had it saved for a while, but I got rid of that today because yesterday, because there was no reason for me to have that saved. Yes, I love One Piece, but what good does it do me to know they took over Times Square? I don't live in New York for one. I don't even live in America. So it doesn't help for me to have that, so I got rid of that save thing. It was on my TikTok. I've been going through my TikTok for the past like 2 days, getting rid of a bunch of stuff. Just a bunch of stuff I didn't need. There is a lot of anime edits on there, which is like awesome. Ah, crap. Just gonna go for more. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Be good, be good. You're so mean today, Freed. That's gonna hurt. Yeah. There was no way I was gonna dodge that. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Don't run off like that, Freed. Oh, I found her. Should I? No, no. I was thinking of wasting my divine blessing, but...
Leave us,
okay.
One. Thou art the Lord of Londor, and have thine own subjects to guide.
Looking at them, I think my favourite of the statues is probably Albedo. Albedo? Albedo? I also have a Toga one, well 2 Toga ones, because Toga just looks awesome. Yeah, but I think my favourite is the Albedo one. Just because she looks so calm and just so cool. Plus, I think it's like my most detailed one. And for some reason, I place most detailed because it has like these legging things. like stocking things. The hair's a bit all over the place, but that's to be expected. It is a statue. But honestly, I really want an Oster one. Specifically, I would love like a Berserker Oster or a Devil Union, or even just a pre-time skip Devil arm. You know, when he has the black and red arm, if he's just like holding up his sword, if he's just holding the Demon Slayer and he has it like over his shoulder, like on his shoulder, I would love something like that. Oh god, I'd love a one with him and Li Bei. Him and Li Bei like standing side by. There you are. Him and Li Bei standing side by side, like an arm over each other's shoulders. Oh, that sounds awesome. I would love that. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just thought about it. Not just Oster and Li Bei. Throw Yuno in there. Like, freaking Li Bei's, in fact, no, Oster's in the middle. Yuno and Li Bei are like either side of him. That would be... Oh my god. Not just them either. Don't even think about it. Like, I just keep thinking of more. So, Oster has a pretty deep connection with essentially all of the Fuegoleons. Mereoleona, Fuegoleon... Oh no, not Fuegoleons, Vermilions. Is Mimosa a Vermilion? I know she's related, because all of the royals are related. I can't remember if she's a Vermilion, though. I'm thinking of Leopold, Fuegoleon, and Mereoleona, anyway. Just thinking of him, like, standing, like, in the middle, with the three of them behind him, just, like, freaking a hand on his shoulder. Like, Leo's to the side of him, Fuegoleon's to the other side, and Mereoleona is like standing behind him, and they're all just smiling, just being happy. Oh, that sounds adorable. I want that so much. Because that is the reason this came back. Because I was thinking of Oster's rivals when I was thinking of the Li Bei and Yuno one with Oster. It would also be cool to have a Yuno, Oster, and Leo one, because Leo is of course Oster's rival, just like Yuno is. So therefore he's also somewhat Yuno's rival. So it would just be so cool to see all three of them together.
Leave us be, Ashen One. Thou art
Why
the
did you do
Lord of
so much
London,
damage?
and have thine own
That was
subjects
so
to
much
guide.
damage. I had like 3/4 of my health left. You're just so rude. Oh god, just thinking of statue ideas. There's just so many. There's so many. That could be awesome. Basically anything for Noelle, I think, would be awesome. Her Valkyrie dress would of course be awesome. I think I would love it if, say she was like... I'm trying to think of the best way to... What would be the best thing for her? Alright, I got it. So like, she's standing on like a base. So like, it's going to be a pretty big one. And she's standing on a base. The base looks like a water bubble. So it looks like her water cradle, but she's standing on the top of it. And she's in her Valkyrie dress. I don't care which one, they all look awesome. Preferably either the base one, Saint Stage, or Dragon. Just don't do the Mermaid. The Mermaid's it's just not as good as the others. Yeah, so first one, Saint Stage, or Dragon. And what she's doing is holding out a weapon, whether it is the lance or the dragon spear, whatever it is, or the sword. She's holding it out, and she's like releasing Sea Dragon's roar from it. Oh, that sounds awesome. Like, you could probably even do a freaking battle-hardened version where it's like at the end of her fight with Vannaka, she was like all bloody and beat up. I reckon even something like that would look awesome. where she's like standing there all beaten up and she just has a sea dragon's roar coming out of her lance. Just, Noelle has so many cool ones. So does Yuno. Like, he has 3 different spirit weapons. He has the bow, he has the axe, and he has the sword. And then of course he has different spirit dives. He has his half form, he has his like full on spirit dive. Then he has... Does he have a Satan stage? I don't know if Oster... I don't know if Yuno has a Satan stage. I believe he did, because I do think he contended with what's his face for a little bit? Lucius. Not Lucius, but Lucifero. I believe he contended with Lucifero a little bit. I can't quite remember though. I know what killed Lucifero was Oster's Unlimited / Equinox, which is his version of oh god, what's it called? What is that move called, Yami? Dimension Slash, yeah, that's it. I know Unlimited, I believe it's called Unlimited Slash, is Oster's version of Dimension Slash, because he's of course using Yami's sword. So he has like different versions of Yami's attacks. Yeah, so a full... So, let me talk about Full Dive. Not Full Dive, but Devil Union for a little bit. Just because I have some thoughts on Devil Union. None of them are bad, per se. Although, I would like to say, as much as I do like Devil Union, I honestly don't care much for the full armor aspect of it. Like, I prefer the simplicity of Black Oster, where it's basically just him drenched in darkness. Like, the full, like, black armor does look cool, don't get me wrong. But I do think I prefer, like, his Berserker look, where it's just him shrouded in darkness. So I'm hoping the next transformation he gets, because I'm pretty sure he will get another one, just to contend with, like, Yuno's growth and Noelle's growth, so he will probably get another one. I'm hoping it is a bit more simplistic, where it strips down some of the armor look. Although, I do know my opinion could be swayed quite a bit if I look at some art for Devil Union. Just because it feels like it's been ages since I saw it. I will say, as much as I don't care for the full armor look, the chest piece, the eyes, they all look awesome. Where he has like the 5-leaf clover on his chest, and his eyes are like, he's got the lines running down them. All of that looks awesome, looks beautiful. Where the hell is she? There she, oh crap. I thought I could dodge that. Crap. Crap. No. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, yeah, no. She said get over here. Pulled a scorpion on me.
Leave us be, Ashen One. Thou art the Lord of Londor, and have thine own subjects to guide.
I don't mean... Come on! I concentrate quite a bit there. Yeah, so... I love Yuno's design, honestly, his transformations. Noelle is my favourite of the 3 of them, you know, the Light Triad people. I think... I don't know, I love... So, I think it goes Noelle, Asta, then Yuno, because I adore Yuno's so much, because it looks so good. It's basically clears up my problems with Asta's. The problem is I'm just so much more attached to Asta's, just because I care more about him since he's the main character, and I want to see him succeed. Like, I care about Yuno, no doubt, but I just care about Asta quite a bit more, unfortunately, for him. But there's no doubt, Yuno has some of the best transformations in anime. Like, Black Clover, leading the charge with transformations. I still think Gear 2 is my favourite, just because of why it was made, its look, its themes, its purpose. I love everything about Gear 2 from Luffy. So I don't think anything will top it. Although, Asta's final transformation might. Plus, we haven't seen Yuno's final transformation. Like, we've seen he has a new spell, which is Never Never Land. But I have no doubt he has perfected his Spirit Dive. So I can't wait to see his final Spirit Dive. Like, the one he'll go into battle with against Asta when they fight for who's going to be the king. Because I have no doubt they're going to have like a fight at the end of the series.
Surely awaits thee.
So we'll see if the final transformations for Yuno and Asta have any influence on my thoughts, or whether they top Gear 2. But Gear 2 is one of the only things keeping... no, wait, no, my new favourite is Snake Man, sorry. Gear 2 is number 2, though. Snake Man is my... just because it's so new that I forgot about it. But I know it's not too new, but still it's new for me. Crap, 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 crap. Okay. Yeah, but I think as far as overall transformations, I think Black Clover's the best. Dragon Ball can get out of it. Dragon Ball's stupid. It's not stupid, but the transformations have fallen off a lot. The best one, as of recently, was Beast Gohan. MUI, no. Blue Goku, Blue Vegeta, no. Red God Mode, no. Absolutely not. Get out. I know Bleach has a monopoly on transformations. And I love Bleach's transformation. Basto Lorde, forever gonna be one of the best. Like, it's so good. But I'm sorry, but unless it's a form you can access multiple times, I can't put it in the running for you. Like, unless you can access it, I feel like you can't put it too high. And plus, I need to watch videos on that, because I was just thinking, why doesn't he ever use, like, his mask, like, in the end of the series? I need to look up videos for why. It's probably just an editor's thing. It's probably, like, not really a story reason, but more so a out-of-universe reason, for, like, why the mangaka didn't include them anymore. But I need to look into why the masks weren't included in 1000 Year Blood War. Because it puts the freaking bastard... I forgot what they're called. Vizards in, like, a massive pickle, because a lot of their power comes from the fact they are also, like, part hollow, and they get part of their hollow powers from their mask. They get a lot of their hollow power from the mask, and yet they're not allowed to use them at all in 1000 Year Blood War, it seems. Yeah, so whilst I do think Bleach has some of the best transformations, I think, personally, for me, I have to preface personally because I don't know the people's opinions. For me, Black Clovers are more memorable. And they just mean a lot more to me. Like, Mugetsu, I love Mugetsu. When he's like draped in black, when he gets his black hair. It's beautiful. It's his best transformation, no doubt. It's even above Vasto Lorde. But again, a transformation he can't access. Like, unless he throws away all of his spiritual power, he can't use Mugetsu. Which I can't give him credit for too much. Can I put it as one of the best transformations? Sure, but consistent ones? No. It's the same reason, like, if a series like kills the main character at the end, I can't rate it too highly because I hate that. I hate when shows end with the main character dying. That's why I dislike Cowboy Bebop. I hate Cowboy Bebop because it does that. So, sorry if you haven't seen Cowboy Bebop, I suppose, but screw Cowboy Bebop, okay? It kills Spike in the end. Granted, I didn't really care too much about Spike, but I cared even less when they killed him in the end. Like, Jesus. Yes, I hate when shows or movies or games or anime or anything does that, where they kill the main character in the end. I hate it. If Black Clover ends like that, I'm screwed. Because I love it so much. And it's going to be solid. So much. It's why I'm worried about JJK, honestly. Because it was stated in 2020, I believe the tweet was from. It comes up all the time when I'm watching JJK videos, because I've been watching a lot of those recently, because I caught up with the manga. So I've been watching hell of videos about JJK. Like freaking chapter reviews whenever a new one comes out. Stuff like that. But the tweet is that the mangaka wants to kill either everyone, besides one person, or kill one person at the end of the manga. And I'm so worried, because if Denji... is it Denji? No, Itadori. If Itadori dies, I'm done with JJK. I don't care. I love Itadori, okay? He's awesome. Granted, I do think he is... oh god, he's so underutilized. And he feels weak, because... he's not weak. But he feels weak for me, because he doesn't have any kind of curse technique. He doesn't have anything he can really rely on. He basically says, run these hands, and if these hands don't work, he's screwed. Yes, he is fairly smart, freaking battle-wise. Like when he lured Chozo into a freaking bathroom in order to fight him with water. But honestly, he needs more. Because run these hands is not enough. What? So think about it like this. Why is Luffy iconic? Why is Goku iconic? Think of some of the most iconic things from them. It's the Rasengan, it's the Kamehameha. From Luffy, it's his freaking Gongo no Mi. Yes, just his entire fruit is iconic. His pistol, his bazooka, his transformations. Freaking from Ichigo, it's his Getsuga Tensho. All of these things are very, very iconic. They're very well known, and so people love them. For Asta, it would be his transformations. It would be his swords. For Denji, I don't even have to say Denji's. If you've seen Chainsaw, he turns into a chainsaw man. Okay, you can't get more iconic than that. If you look at a chainsaw and you look at a dude, you're gonna think Chainsaw Man, and you're gonna think Denji. Okay, not hard to like associate those two. When you think of Deku, you think of All for One. You think of his full cowling. You think of his, you know, when he was breaking his bones, doing like the 100%, very iconic stuff. Yuji doesn't have any of these. Yuji just has run these hands. And listen, like I said before, I love him. I love his run these hands movement. One of my favourite TikToks is basically a joke where it shows a picture of everyone saying, he has the text, I trained for years mastering my curse technique. And then 3 people show up. Yuji, his text is run these hands. For Itadori it is Crazy X. And for Gojo it is been that guy. I love that text, been that guy. He's just been that guy. It's just so funny. So whilst I do very much adore Yuji and his, prospect of you're going to catch these hands and you're going to lose, I can't get too attached because he doesn't have anything to pull out with him. He feels weaker than everyone else because of the fact that he has no technique. Like, granted, he could definitely defeat Megumin. Like, without a doubt he could defeat Megumin. The problem is, in my mind, I just instantly don't think he can because Megumin has 10 shadows. He has a technique he can use. Whereas Yuji just has his fists. Granted, he does have he has 2 moves, specifically, with those fists. He has Black Flash and he has Divergent Fist. Both of those are cool, but they're still just a punch.
Return from whence thou camest.
If the punch doesn't hit,
surely awaits thee.
Yuji is screwed, okay? Oh god, I need him to get some form of curse technique. It's hinted, like Gojo says his body will eventually learn Sukuna's technique. And I'm not going to give my thoughts on that because it may come up in the manga and I'm not going to talk about the manga. I'm not going to spoil anything for it. It's just I need Yuji to get some form of curse technique. I don't care if they have to retcon a whole, like, oh, this dude just comes out of nowhere and he can transfer his curse technique. Or he can give people curse techniques. I don't care if they pull a all for one on us, okay? Just give Yuji something, please. He needs something. This will be my final run for the Lady Frieda, by the way. I went on a big old run. Oh, I should go down into a stance. Even some villains have iconic stances. Think of Katana Man from Chainsaw Man. That's what that just reminded me of. When he goes down into his stance, and he's about to charge forward and slash whatever's in his way. Denji's doing worse than a one-off villain! Where is she? I can hear her running. You're supposed to become visible before you hit me. That's how this is fit. Yeah, I'll leave things there. She's definitely going to die next time. Hope you all enjoyed. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all the good stuff. I'll see you all later, and goodbye.